friends, today we're going to play a game called Who Said That? Was it Jolene or was it Where? And I've picked out statements, questions, things that they've said throughout the story. And I'm going to see if you can figure out who said it, okay? The first one is, this person said, it's almost time to fill the moat. Okay, who would have said that? Jolene or Where? If you said Where, you are correct. He was probably very excited to fill the moat. Don't you bet? I bet he was. Here's another one. You can't do it by yourself. You need someone else to do the dunking. Who said that? That was Jolene. Remember, Where was kind of obsessed about the baptism and being dunked in the holy water, and that he would no longer be the boy he was, but a normal boy, which is what he thought his parents really wanted. And Jolene saw him, and he had finally filled the moat, and he starts to dunk himself, and she says, wait, you need someone to do it for you. And so she did. So she's been a good friend. So whatever makes you feel something, that's what I'll film. That one's pretty easy. That was Where. And that advice was definitely given to him by his uncle, Uncle Si. And so he just found everything fascinating, from ants to Jolene's hands to the jeweled glass he made for the castle. He was fascinated once his Uncle Si told him about filming. Okay, now our next one, because this is real life, and in real life, bad things happen. Who would have said that? Where or Jolene? You're right when you said Jolene. Jolene has had a very rough life. When she was a little girl, her mom abandoned her, just kind of tossed her away, left her with her aunt, and then she comes to find out later her aunt doesn't even want her, but she feels like she's stuck with her. So I think that Jolene feels very much maybe the way trash might be. If trash had feelings, that she wasn't worth keeping. And so I think this is a big part of what makes Jolene the character that she is in the story. Okay, but if anyone stops us, we'll put it all back. Who said that? Jolene or Where? Who does it sound like? Yep, you're right, Where. It sounds just like Where. They needed some plants for their moat. Remember, he was concerned about the moat smelling. So getting plants called filter plants were part of the way that they could keep the moat clean. And so they went and dug some up someplace else, and Where said, like, that's stealing. But, Jolene was like, it's fine. So, because people aren't things, you could throw things away. Usually you shouldn't, but people are never trash. That kind of sums up one of our characters. And if you said Jolene, you're right. I think that's a very much, she believes people are never trash. I'm sure she's felt like that. Don't castles have flags? Who said that? Where or Jolene? Who would know? Okay, Where would know that castles usually have flags? So would he ask that question? Nope, probably not. So I'm betting on Jolene. when they're on their way to go see a big deal on the bus, one of them asked this question: flight or invisibility? Who asked that question first? If you answered where, it was. What would your answer be? Would you rather fly or be invisible? I think I'd rather fly. That's just me. If an emptied lot could become a papaya plantation and a castle, it could become anything. So, what do you think? Who said that? Once again, our friend Ware. Put this over here on this side. Okay, and our last one. What is so interesting about a candy bar wrapper? Who said that? If you said Ware, you're right. He asked Jolene that on the bus on the way to his grandmother's rehab facility. And then that's how they had a discussion about trash and never throwing it away. I hope you've kind of peeled back some of the layers about what makes Jolene her personality and Ware his personality. I think it's fascinating to bit by bit learn more and more about them. So next week we're going to wrap this up, and then we'll see you